welcome you all at ASAAL 16th Annual Convention 2023. It is my honor and privilege to welcome, including our convention delegates, chapter leaders, ASAAL members, our coalition partners, and our guest speakers attending this convention. A special thanks to our delegates from outer state chapters, including Michigan, Georgia, California, Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, DC Capital Chapter, Florida, and Pennsylvania, who are here today. Also, a special thanks to our host chapter, Brooklyn Chapter, for their hospitality and leadership to succeed in this convention this year in Brooklyn. ASAAL is organizing and empowering South Asian diaspora in North America to fight against injustice, inequality, and discrimination. We fight for democracy, rule of law, accountability, dignity, and respect for all. We must practice democracy in every level within our organization to ensure leadership growth and succession planning. To achieve our goal, we organize within our communities, build coalition with other minority groups, and anyone willing to work with us to voice their concerns. Our chapter leaders and members are working tirelessly to address the concerns of their respective communities. We believe in all politics are local politics, and our members are working at the grassroots, seeking solutions and delivering the services. Our members recruit members, conduct voter registration, participate in community activities, and work with elected officials on issues affecting our communities. Remember, leadership is not given, but it is earned. Your hard works are delivering the results for our community. You all deserve to lead our community. ASAAL is here to support you as needed. We screen public office candidates, endorse selected candidates, and offer them with our true support to elect them. Our trained volunteers are the best in campaign activities, including phone banking, door knocking, public visibility, and representing candidates in public forums. Our members left bold footsteps in Census 2020 and serving communities during pandemic crisis nationwide. As many of you know, that in New York City, all 5 boroughs, ASAAL distributed hundreds of thousands of face masks, hand sanitizer, and all other wipes and disinfecting chemicals we distributed in all 5 boroughs. You have seen in the street corner, in the mosque, in the pagoda, in the all these religious institutions and community organizations we touched during this pandemic. So our chapters, all the chapters in New York City and outer state chapter deserve a big thanks. I want you all to give them a big hand for their dedication and services during this pandemic and last census. ASAAL National Council is recognizing our chapter leadership for empowering South Asian diaspora in America, because without your help, without your dedication, without your organizing and engagement, we could not be here today. ASAAL National Council has been dealing with many national issues, but emphasizing on demand for minimum wage $17 per hour and periodical cost of living full adjustment for one working class American. Number 1. Number 2, comprehensive immigration reform. We have been talking and keep demanding this thing to our legislators, but as of now, we are still on the way. We are getting a lot of hope, but our pressure is on. With your support, we hope that immigration gridlock will be resolved, but we need to be together. Yeah. Healthcare reform is a big issue. Healthcare for all healthcare is no longer considered a privilege. It is a basic human right for every American. They should get their healthcare from the government.
Yes.
And we believe in it, and we have been working on it. The good news is, ASAAL now has a big chapter just to deal with healthcare issues called Healthcare Professional Chapter under the leadership of Dr. Mohammed. Give him a hand, Dr. Mohammed, our president of ASAAL Healthcare Chapter. And what we are trying to do, we have huge shortage of medical doctors in America, especially in New York, high density state, and we have the resources because of our legislative inactivity. Our legislators, we have great friend state legislators here. There will be another, I think, 40 plus tonight. They will speak here in that podium. So we have at least 12,000 medical doctors, US certified medical doctors, they call unmatched medical doctors here in New York. They did not get the opportunity of residency. As you know, US Health and Human Services, they administer the residency program, and there are only 38,000 slots a year. But we have more than 50,000 well-qualified medical graduates. They could not get a chance, around 12 to 15,000 each year. They could not get the chance in the residency. So they cannot get a state licensure to practice individually in those states. So ASAAL took that issue seriously because ASAAL understood it will help our people, the New Yorkers, and many other states where is the physician shortage and rural areas. You will not understand how shortage the doctors are there. So if we can pass the legislative initiative, the amendment ASAAL proposed, it will be a great winning for New York State and winning for both sides. Not only for the healthcare recipient, the providers and the state will be benefited. We mentioned in our legislative proposal. Education for all. We have, in this country is the better country, the best country in the world. We can get the best class, world-class education here. But still, we need to think about our student loan forgiveness program. It is not only the federal responsibility. I think at state level, we need to work hard how we can encourage the higher education and how a state can participate in a student loan forgiveness program. Because without that, it is very difficult to get the higher education, and it will pay you back. The state and city will make more money if we can help them to get the higher education without any loan. They can graduate from the school. It will help them to build their families, and it will help our communities. Diversity and equity, all public investment programs. Our great controller is here. He has a big initiative for diversity and equity in every community, equity for every community. He's a great friend of us and has been fighting his whole life for diversity and equity. We will hear from him today here. And he has great initiatives. And I thank you, Brad, for visiting my hometown, Staten Island,